focus on enhancing this resource for this specific population of internal migrants. The content was based of CBT-based exercises related to 4 sources of self-efficacy beliefs: master experiences, vicarious experiences, social persuasions, and emotional and psychological states. And there were 7 modules: introduction, when we had psychoeducational social self-efficacy. Then other module were based on master experiences. So we were encouraging people to actually have some experiences when it comes to maintaining and creating new relationships. For example, giving compliments exercise. That was basically you tell someone around you a compliment. Then we have social models, when we encourage people to find a person around who moved to a city of your residence, talk to this person and find more about her or his success story. So we encourage social modeling. You can do it, the module based on social persuasions, sound mind in the sound body, psychoeducation of emotional and psychological states, a whole module about hobby, because we know the benefits of engaging in enjoyable leisure activities, and problem solving module when we encourage planning, initiating, and maintaining social interactions. The whole content was delivered online. It was psychological internet intervention using a designated web page. And we conducted an RCT to check if it's really working. Our aim was to examine the effects of new in town intervention for Polish adult internal migrants in a 2-arm randomized controlled trial. It was for adults who changed place of residence in the last 6 months. And because the content was in Polish, you had to speak Polish to engage with the content. 159 people met the inclusion criteria, completed basic assessment. 1 participant resigned. But what happened during our trial? First, COVID-19 happened, and unfortunately we had to stop our trial because a lot of our exercises were encouraging people to actually go out, talk to people, meet, socialize. So after 2 waves of measurements, and after consulting our ethics committee, we had to stop our trial because it was not ethical to suggest people to socialize. Another thing that happened, it was war in Ukraine, because in 2020, after Russian aggression to Ukraine, the whole type of migration in Poland changed. In 2019, 96% of migrants in Poland were internal ones. So we created our program to help the most popular, most common problems for the internal migrants. Now we are thinking about the Ukrainian version, because we have a lot of Ukrainian community, and if I would design this study now, it would be in 2 language versions. So as I said before, we had to stop after 8 weeks after the second time assessment. Initially, we planned also to gather follow-up data 8 weeks after baseline. We measure self-efficacy, but 2 types: the social one and the generalized beliefs about self-efficacy, so the original concept created by Bandura. And we also measured loneliness and social support, available need support and social support seeking, and satisfaction with life. We conducted analysis of covariance, controlling Bayesian levels of respective outcomes. We know that ANCOVA have more parent than analysis than ANOVA in this case, and we applied Bonferroni adjustments. Only short-term effects on the sample of 158 persons. They were relatively young. Most of the sample constituted women, and majority of sample was either single or in an informal relationship. And the results. The results show that participants in the experimental groups reported higher general self-efficacy at time 2, so after the intervention. The results for social self-efficacy, so our primary outcome, was not significant. Also for the loneliness, social support, satisfaction with life.